proud to be on your side. This is ABC7 News at 5.
And I'm medical reporter Kathy Fowler. We're going to show you the facelift of the future being performed live in our newscast. No needles, no cutting, no downtime. That story's next.
Well, they advertise it as the facelift of the future. It's a treatment that makes you look younger with absolutely no downtime. And we're about to show it to you performed live.
Now, there's no knife, there's no laser, and no Botox involved. And I volunteered, but Kathy said it couldn't be me. Our medical reporter, Kathy Fowler, is standing by live. Kathy, how's it going down there?
Well, Dell and Kathleen, this is called the Thermage procedure, and Dr. Dale Isaacson started this procedure a few minutes ago. Every now and then you'll hear a tone. That's actually the machine working. Dr. Isaacson, can you explain? This is different. This is not a laser. Can you explain how this works?
So the Thermage machine uses radio frequency waves to gently heat the lower dermis, or lower levels of skin, producing contraction of the collagen fibers and new collagen formation. And this results in gradual tissue tightening that you'll see over the course of about 2 to 4 months.
And sometimes you can actually see instant results. The procedure is quick, and no one has to know that you've ever had anything done right afterwards. Patients come in an hour before the procedure for preps. The area to be treated is covered with a white numbing cream, and the patient is also given a painkiller to make sure the treatment is as comfortable as possible. Then nurses lay down an inked grid on the face so doctors can work methodically, treating square to square, being careful not to direct excessive energy in one spot. The blast of radio frequency delivers heat deep into the skin's dermal layer. At the same time, the instrument sprays a cooling mist to minimize any burning sensation for the patient. Okay, back live here in the middle of this facelift. Shelley, how are you feeling?
Oh, it's not nearly as bad as I expected.
Okay. All right, well, coming up, we're going to check in on the progress, plus we're going to tell you how fast you'll get results, and we're going to tell you how much this procedure costs. Dell and Kathleen?
All day today we were all doing, this type of stuff.
It'll be really interesting to see the results of that. Thanks, Kathy.
Thanks, Kath. Well, throughout our broadcast, we've been showing you a facelift. A facelift actually performed live during the newscast, but we should point out this is a different kind of facelift because there's no knife and no needles involved.
A lot of people are curious about this, and our medical reporter, Kathy Fowler, joins us once again live with an update. Now, Kathy, you told us it involves heat, but does it hurt?
Well, it really depends on the patient and the patient's pain tolerance. But we'll go ahead and ask. I don't know if you could see this numbing cream we put on. Shelley put on a little bit before, and then she took a painkiller about an hour before. Shelley, what does it feel like?
Well, it's like a quick blast of penetrating heat, a little bit uncomfortable, but definitely tolerable.
Okay, so mild discomfort, I guess, is how you would discover it. Okay, well, Shelley is now getting her cheeks done, but about 8 weeks ago, doctors used Thermage on her forehead, and we want to show you the pictures. You see the before picture, and then the after picture was taken literally minutes after her treatment. So as you can see, some people do get instant results, but it can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months before you see the most improvement. And Dr. Isaacson, this can last for how many? Up to years, really?
Well, at least 2 years that we know of, and possibly 5 to 10.
Okay, great. Well, coming up, we're going to keep checking in with Shelley, and then we're going to tell you how much this procedure costs. Back to you guys.
We think Shelley looks great just the way she is.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
And I'm medical reporter Kathy Fowler, live with doctors. They're finishing up our facelift of the future. Will we see instant results? We'll find out. Coming up in a few minutes.
Well, we've been showing you throughout this newscast a live facelift done with radio heat waves.
Okay, I'll do the drum roll, and you say now it's time to check in with the results.
ABC7 medical reporter Kathy Fowler joins us, and Kathy, we want to see the before and after.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Well, let's go ahead and just move the camera to Shelley really quickly. Now, Dr. Isaacson used radio frequency to stimulate new collagen growth on half of Shelley's face. We did the right half of her face, and left the left half, this half, undone. So sometimes you can tell a difference immediately, and sometimes you can't. Dr. Isaacson, what would you say about Shelley's results?
Well, she's already had some tightening around the eyes. You can see almost some immediate tightening around the mouth here, around the nose, and over the cheeks. And she'll have more dramatic improvement over the course of the next several months. But what you can tell is that she's only had a little bit of redness, and she can go back to work, she can go out to dinner, and no one would know she had anything done.
Okay, right now we're going to show you some other before and after pictures of other patients that have been done in clinical trials. As you can see, these non-invasive treatments don't give you massive changes, but small improvements. And doctors say this is the trend. More and more people are doing these non-invasive treatments instead of surgery, and they start doing them earlier in their 40s or 50s. And some doctors say by doing this, you can actually stay looking younger and maybe put off surgery forever. Shelley, what do you think? You just looked in the mirror. How do you like the results so far?
Well, I think they're amazing that the results are that instant. I had great results with the forehead, and I still see continual changes with that. And I'm looking forward to the same on the cheeks.
Do you feel tightening already? I mean, does it feel
Definitely a
tightening?
and I can see the lines diminished.
Okay. And the price, it basically varies depending on which area you do, but it starts at $1,500, and the cheeks in that area is around $2,000. So, Del, Kathleen, what do you think?
That is incredible. I mean, really.
Yeah, it really is dramatic. I hope you're going to do the other side of the face
I was going to say,
now,
does she pay for the
Doctor?
whole treatment, or does she just have half a face there?
We're going to go ahead and do the rest of the face now. We don't want Shelley looking odd.
And Kathy, can you give us the cost of what this treatment is again?
It ranges. It basically starts at $1,500. The forehead and the neck is $1,500. The cheek area is $2,000. If you get all three done, then obviously there's a reduced price with that.
Tell the doc I'm free after the show. If he's got a little extra time, he can work me in, to tell you the truth.
Well, just come on down, Del.
That looks
Fountain of youth, and I think a lot of people probably find it appealing that you don't have to go under the knife for it. Thank you so much.
Saw it live.